You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. 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 Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic.
Welcome to Season 8, Episode 22. Talking Raptors. Barry Taylor here with Nick Reynolds. And how's it going, man?
Great. I'm doing great. We're getting out of that shit.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. The nightmare has come to a close. We're waking up. It's beautiful in the city now. The weather
Summer's here, baby.
Gorgeous. Definitely helps you get out of bed.
Oh, buddy, I booked my vaccine appointment.
Get out of here.
Pumped. Chip me up. I want to float.
Let's fucking go. Broadcasting, as always, on Raptors Republic, raptorsrepublic.com.
Get your sixes. Come get your sixes. We got a six from here, six over there, six from the six.
Drake, here's your royalty money. Is there any news on the ambassador?
He posted a picture with, LeBron and Rich Paul and them. I don't know what he's doing, but he's at a party. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with these health and safety protocols, but LeBron never seems to get in trouble for any of this shit.
There's nothing happening in the
They weren't
US.
wearing masks, brother.
I'll tell you right now, I was speaking to someone this morning for a work call. They were in Nashville, Tennessee. And I was like, what's going on in Nashville? How are you guys doing? He's like, oh, yeah, no, we're open. I was like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, no, it's back to normal. We're getting live shows happening and everything. I was like, okay. And he said, what are you up to? And I said, well, I can't leave my home.
Actually, the extended lockdown for 2 more weeks. They're talking about opening up basketball courts, though. So
yeah, right now I can't golf.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's interest to you.
I will say that I hope all of us that have that weird, whoa, we got healthcare. Blah, blah, I hope that's all.
It's over.
I hope to God that's all.
It is over. We all need to shut the fuck up.
Our superiority complex is long gone.
Gonzo.
Good.
Yep.
Good. Come back home if you're allowed, Raptors, please.
Please, God. Oh, and real quick, before we get into this, can we just give a quick shout out to Kwame Brown?
Kwame!
That man is a real one, and I have a huge newfound respect for that. Lighten him up.
I love it.
Let's go.
And I also love that he's like how vastly different his outfits are when he's just cussing people off on Instagram Live.
That man, he's a real one. And that was great. That was some good shit. But also, interestingly, Matt Barnes also drove to Derek Fisher's house to smack him out over his wife, right?
He did,
so there's that, I don't think Matt Barnes would drive to Kwame Brown's house.
No, Kwame Brown's scary as shit, dude.
Mm-hmm. Little intimidating.
Did you see the one where he had the cowboy hat on and his Denali just driving?
No.
Dude, he's done like 6. He's cut promos on Stephen A. Skip Bayless got it.
Good.
And he's literally he looks like a different like a character select. You know when you go in a video game and you select he's so vastly different in his outfits. You're like, this is fucking amazing, dude.
He's a Renaissance man. He's
Which
got options.
Kwame are we getting? Do-rag Kwame this morning? Who are you cussing out?
Oh, that's great. But just to see someone legit be like, okay, let's go. All these talking heads. You want to? Let's do this then. And
well, the fact that he went at the 2 quote unquote realist guys. I mean, that's what Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, consider themselves. We're the OGs. We talk the real shit. And you're like, hey, you just smoke weed in a podcast. Let's relax.
Yeah,
it is a Showtime podcast. You're not independent and you get to say whatever you want. No. You work for Showtime.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
and you're both kind of ESPN affiliates, so Kwame Brown with the real shit.
It's very refreshing.
No one's paying him to say shit on an Instagram Live, buddy. I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
Thing one.
A lot of moments this season.
Good and bad.
Like there were listen, we're all gonna forget this season if we haven't already. We're blocking it from our memories.
Yeah.
It's gonna be burned from every page of every history book ever. Tampa can go fuck itself, as it could have before the season.
You said this originally. I was trying to give it a chance, but you're like, it's a shithole, and it's the worst place on earth. So, and you were right.
And here we are. But there were some memorable moments. Maybe put it that way. If you had to pick like a couple, what are your favorite moments?
Well, I mean, like
season?
just to start it off, like how long out from the season start did we know where the hell we were going in the first place?
It was a couple weeks for sure.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, we're going to Tampa. Hey, turn the fucking Marriott into some sort of basketball facility. We're coming.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty insane.
That was one.
And then, everyone had to uproot their entire families and get down there. And we were just like, suck it up, you fucking millionaires. Very wrong on that. Some of my favorite moments. Number one is probably OG flipping Dennis Schroeder.
That was great. And his reaction to being
just not knowing how strong you are. For
sure. And that will be forever a great OG gif of him hearing that he was tossed in the game and going, that's an all-timer. That'll stick around from this season.
It was like when Peter Parker got bit by the radioactive spider. You know what I mean? And he doesn't know how strong he is, and he's fucking flipping shit. That was OG.
It was really weird though, because it was like he flipped him. So you're like, what are you doing, man? Like, why are you throwing this man to the ground?
Yeah, it's like, did you think that was his arm that you're lifting and not his leg? I'm not sure what the fuck that was. This is more recently, and this is how sad this fucking season has been. As Fred joined the broadcast, and it was incredible.
He had a couple moments this year. That 52-point game.
54?
54?
54 points,
54?
baby.
Yeah. That was nice.
That was beautiful.
Enjoyed that. He was borderline. He should have been an all-star. Could have been an all-star.
Yeah.
You know? Was that kind of season for the man.
Yeah, and if he probably would have led the league in steals if you counted some of these. I don't know why you're giving them as blocks, but
yeah,
there were steals. Him ripping the ball out of Giannis's hands, like that shit. All those things were so good.
Those were nice.
10 players, Barry, scored 30 points.
That
NBA record.
Of course. There we go. That's a nice record.
Siakam, Powell, Fred, Chris Boucher, Kyle Lowry, Gary Trent Jr., OG, Stanley Johnson, Paul Watson.
Let's say his
and
name.
Jalen Harris. And Malachi almost friggin' got there.
Oh. He missed a three.
Missed a three to get would have done the 30, yeah.
Wow.
NBA record.
There are a lot of memories that are like painful, but then also hilarious. Like Baines missing like a wide open dunk. There was one that was just goddamn hilarious. Like I literally laughed out loud. Where it's like, this is where we are right now. Like,
oh, dude, there were so many just like you have to laugh, otherwise you'll cry moments of the season.
Yeah,
like that Pascal, the double dribble where he did a spin. Like, remember that one? Where that was one of the. I mean, yeah, no one's more happy to get the hell out of here than Pascal Siakam. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, exactly. Remember when it started out and it was like, should we trade for James Harden?
Yeah, dude. Literally, there was a time, I think episode 2 or 3, I came on here. I was fucking sure we're getting James Harden.
And I was against it. I was like, I don't know why is that the guy, you know?
Yeah, I have out of all my friends, I remember who did not want to trade for James Harden. The people that are like, I don't think he's going to fit in our system. I'm like, okay, guys, what the fucking hell are we talking about? What are we talking about? He's not going to fit in our system. Jesus Christ. Literally one of the best basketball players in the league. Like, anyhow, not on our team. Didn't work out.
Nope.
He's in the playoffs.
He is, and he's got a good chance to win. So good on him.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, the all-female broadcast.
Huge, yeah.
That was a great night. That was a really great night. And shout out also to Kayla Gray. I watched
The Shift? I haven't seen it yet.
episode 1. I guess you'd call it a monologue or something. She comes out and it's just her talking to camera. Fucking destroys.
Fire.
Like, she comes out guns blazing and just kills it. Like, really, really great. So that was a positive, right? And then the all-women female broadcast, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. Stuff could go down with the broadcast next year.
Well, I think that's something is going to happen with the broadcast. We don't know what, but
there's stuff going on behind the scenes
on both sides, on both broadcaster sides. Actually,
yes,
there's shit going down, and so what we know and love might not appear the same way next year.
It's gonna be. There's a very good chance it could be different, and then that's.
And we don't know anything more than that, and we will not say anything more than that.
And it's, but, hey, listen, if they want to incorporate Kia Nurse more, that's great, right?
Yeah, and they should.
She killed it. Kayla Gray, of course. She's awesome. Kay Purness is great, too, so.
Listen, man, as long as they keep Rod Black, fucking, I'll be happy, man. Keep Rod.
Righty.
Rod Black doesn't even know what basketball is sometimes.
Ron Burgundy, baby.
The best.
It was a terrible season, and
Ian, you can't even say anything good about it.
in conclusion, I hope Tampa burns to the ground, and they never have to go back there ever again.
Yep.
Thing 2.
Of course, the biggest questions everybody knows: is Masai Ujiri coming back? Is Kyle Lowry coming back? They had their press conferences. What did you think?
What do I think?
Right?
I don't know. Like, what I could go. You know what the problem is like I can't evaluate anything normally because life is so fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know what regular is.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I don't know how it would be if this was a normal season and I watched this presser. Would I be more optimistic or would I be more pessimistic?
Yeah.
I'm fucking terrified.
I am too. I think both of them legit want to stay.
Yes,
I'm terrified of how MLSE handles it.
100%.
That's all I'm scared of. I'm not scared of him getting a better offer somewhere and being like, oh, maybe I'll go there. Or Lowry being like, well, I'll take a like minimum or whatever, mid-level exception to go win a title. Doesn't scare me at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's that they're both like, we'd like to stay. This is what we'd like. And MLSE being like, nah.
Because we talked about this at the beginning of this year or maybe in the bubble.
Yeah.
But MLSE's board of directors has changed.
Mm-hmm.
It is not the original people that brought Masai in the first place.
Right.
Larry remains,
Still there.
but Larry's minority owner
Mm-hmm.
of the team. So I don't know a lot about this, obviously, Barry.
Well, neither do I.
But the board makes the final decision. Like the board could outweigh Larry Tannenbaum.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Correct?
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
that's kind of why the board is there, right? So one rogue fucking billionaire motherfucker doesn't call all the shots.
The press conference, he clearly, I think, wants to stay. But he's like, are we going to keep trying to win titles, or do you just want to coast?
Yeah. Well, to me, that whole press conference was just a call out to MLSE.
Yeah.
Like it really felt like, hey, dog, like everyone loves me. I know that. The whole team loves me. The whole city loves me.
Yeah.
The whole country loves me. We are not going to be copycats in a copycat league, is what he said.
He had some just great lines.
Bangers.
Press conference. Like, playing for what? That should be the fucking...
That's remix Drake song, Nice for What? But playing
Right,
for
yeah.
what?
And he's right, though. It's similar to when he had the Kawhi Leonard press conference, and everyone's like, what about DeRozan? He's like, what do you want? Like, do you want to win, or do you want to be happy and look...
You want your heart full? Yeah.
Yeah, like yes,
You want to
exactly.
be your heart warmed? Is that what you want? You want a warm hug, or do you want to win a fucking title? You
Right.
tell me.
But, you read Michael Grange articles, and he thinks there's a very good chance Masai Ujiri comes back.
Mm-hmm.
And that press conference, he seemed like he's fully committed as long as he's able to do what he wants to do.
Well, he kind of the copycat league thing stood out to me a lot, man.
Okay.
It really did, because he said, Masai said that he wants to make sure, what are the next steps? How do we go forward? How do we remain competitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said all these things when he first came to the Raptors, right? We need, he gave Lewicki the checklist, like, bro, we need this, we need bomb,
Yeah.
bomb, and all those things happen, right?
Yeah.
So now he's like, okay, we did it, and I told you that's what we needed, and we won.
Yes.
Guess what? Time moves on. The leagues now saw what we did. Now they're catching up to us. How do we stay ahead?
Yeah.
Right? So to me, it sounds like, hey, man, like I'm here to stay, but you motherfuckers don't get complacent and think just because you re-signed me, we're here now, and it's all happy, and we're all honky-dory, and we can fucking, be fifth in the East for the rest of my time.
Right.
That's what it felt like to me. It's like, what are we doing more? He said that the blank check thing is not...
Yeah, that was keywords.
He's like, there's more than
more to
money.
it than
And what
blank
is
check.
that? I don't know, dude.
Right. Well, let's, stay positive. He seems to want to stay. MLSE must know how valuable he is. And if MLSE fucks this up, it is like, it's not only, it's just a massive business failure, because he makes them money, which is as we all know, Bell and Rogers, that is all they give a fuck about. Period. End of discussion. It starts and ends with money. That's all they fucking care about. He gets them that though. So that's why if it didn't work, you'd be like, what don't you guys get? You know? But you know, they got to have some smart people, at least one or two on that board.
Yeah.
Right? There must be one or two.
There's got to be. To get that rich and to get that position, you got to know what the hell's going on. You would hope.
So. It just feels like it's all on MLSE.
I mean, I think it is. I really do feel like, you know, like he used this whole thing. It's leverage, right? He has all the goddamn leverage in the world.
Yeah.
And that's why he wouldn't talk about anything until it's time to talk.
Right.
And now it's time to talk. And his whole presser was like, listen, man, I love this goddamn city. I love the guys.
Yeah.
We just got some shit we got to get done.
Yeah.
And if we can get that shit done, like that whole thing was just like, hey, MLC, get this shit done.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You just put them on blast.
That's what it felt like. It felt like 45 minutes of like this fucking company. Bro, you want to win?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah, exactly.
I am right here. You want to win? I've done it before, bro. You get me what I asked, I'll do it again.
Like that's just it. Is like with him and Kyle Lowry, it's like those are the things you need. Like you don't need to go look for replacements. Like you have them. Like, this is what everyone. And with Lowry, think of how many teams wish they had him right now. You know what I mean? Like, and if they actually want to win, they would want to go get him if he was a free agent, like not a Raptor. Do you know what I mean? If there was a guy like him, you'd be like, oh shit, yeah, okay, we would enjoy having him on our team. Like that'll help us. And he's already like the iconic team member. So it's like, yeah, you fucking go into the luxury tax for this guy. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is what, like, you have the pieces you need. Just keep.
It really is like it's like I'm so. I don't know. When he started to tear up about what Kyle and Nick and Fred said about him, that I don't know. That scared me. That honest to God, that scared me. Because if he was so confident he was coming back, what are you crying for?
No, I had that thought too. I had that thought too.
It's a beautiful like thing, but I don't see Masai getting welled up over sentiments of guys that he's gonna work with for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I'll see you on Monday, dog. What am I gonna cry for?
I don't know, man. Again, we say this often. We don't know fucking anything.
And no one
else knows.
Yeah. Masai does, and MLSE knows.
Yeah, and maybe kind of sort of Michael Grange has insight, I would say.
I mean, a couple of them have a little bit more insight than others, for sure.
The good news is both those guys want to stay. So let's just hope MLSE doesn't fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, this is scary. It's happy that we're home, but it gets scary now.
I just want, like, that's funny because these playoffs is like, I am going to enjoy these playoffs.
I know.
Just as a casual basketball fan,
yeah.
you know? And now I'm like, nope.
Well, Masai's going to Africa in 2 days, so hopefully we get a fucking announcement. Otherwise, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, buddy. Do you think he'll get one before he goes home? No?
No.
Well, if it's that easy, why are we not getting this done?
I think his contract ends at the end of the playoffs. So I don't know, man.
But it's an extension, no? Or it's a new... Like, if he's having these chats now, they must be... Contract talks must have happened.
I don't think...
He kind of said, like, when are you going to... He's like, I'm going to Africa in 2 weeks, so... I was like...
He's going in 2 weeks? Or I thought he was going this weekend.
That's why I said 2 days.
Sorry,
2 days. Did I say 2 weeks? 2 days.
2 days, yeah.
He's going in 2 days.
Yeah, I feel like it's not getting done before that, do you?
I fucking hope it does. I hope we get the notification. All fucking Shams hits us up with some good news, you piece of shit. But the problem is, it's like, if it's not money, what are you leveraging? What are you holding out for? What is it? What won't they give you, man? Give him what he wants.
I know.
God damn it.
I know.
Thing 3.
Okay, so I went back and got our predictions from the season preview.
Good God.
Yeah, we had a couple good ones. A lot of the season preview was us talking about whether James Harden would have been a good fit on this team. You were adamant that you wanted him. You convinced me eventually.
Well, I'll never not. He's fucking wicked at basketball.
No, you're right.
That ship has sailed, but
could have helped.
That was a crazy thing to me that people. I fucking remember, Barry. I remember.
Yeah. No, you were right. Made sense. Okay, so we took the season's awards and applied them to the team. So now that the season is completed, we'll do it this way. Who do you think was the MVP of the Raptors?
It was Fred. Like, who?
Yes.
What do I think? I think it was
If
Fred.
you were awarding an MVP to the Raptors
Right now,
yeah,
Fred VanVleet.
I would say that, and OG finished second. I think
That's fair.
we both had Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, hey man, that's
Hey, he was also sat.
yeah. He didn't play fucking.
He wasn't allowed to play many games, so
I would have Pascal second, but that's just me.
okay. I mean, if Kyle Lowry was able to play a full season, I think that prediction would have came to fruition.
Yep.
But here we are. Most improved player. Who do you have for the Raptors this season? Who's the most improved?
It's got to be Boucher.
I'd agree. Yeah. Who was my pick, by the way?
He was yours. Who did I say?
Matt Thomas.
Hey, buddy, I don't know how he's doing over there in Utah. But
He's in the playoffs.
fuck yeah.
Matt Thomas is in the
He
playoffs.
might have a breakout game. Might have to come back to that one, Barry.
Yeah. Defensive player of the year. Who do you think was the Raptors' defensive player of the
So
year?
OG, easy.
Yeah, and that was your pick. I went with Boucher again,
There you go.
but I would agree, OG.
So-
Though, if
At least your
Boucher
guy's
stayed,
still on the team, Barry.
buddy, if Boucher stayed healthy, I think he had a shot.
No, over OG. What are we talking about here? You're just making shit up.
For
now.
defense, he finished the season.
He is not more
fifth
impactful
in blocks, I
on
think.
defense than OG and Anunoby. It's not. It's
Okay.
not.
All right.
I would go OG, then Pascal, then fucking Fred, and then Boucher, and then Lowry, and then Boucher.
That's not.
You know
good.
what? Yuda's in there too, and then I'll put.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, you're blocking some shots, buddy. But
All right. Sixth man of the year. Who was the Raptors?
who did I say? So I said some fucking. Who I don't even know who I said. I mean, sixth man's got to be. It's got to be Chris. Chris was our sixth man of the year. I mean,
Yeah.
he started a shit ton, but that's what do we? It's hard to.
I mean, yeah.
It's so hard to evaluate.
Who played? That's the thing, is who played enough games to
Yeah.
even qualify. You had selected once again Matt Thomas,
There you go.
and I'd gone with Norm.
You win that. Well, he started, so it's like,
You did, yeah. So he fell out of that category.
yeah.
So I guess it probably would have been. I mean, Boucher
Would have been Chris
Yeah.
until
Okay.
he had to start because of incompetence in the front court.
All in all, though, we had a pretty decent season of predictions. I
Yeah,
think.
really had high hopes for Matt Thomas. Fits in Utah, though. I'll tell you that much.
Hey,
Don't know if he's a fan or a basketball player, but my God, you look like you belong, sir.
and then real quick for our league MVPs, you had KD 1A, Steph 1B, so that was good. I had Lillard 1A and LeBron 1B. And both our 1Bs are playing in a play-in tournament
There it is.
game tonight. So
Yeah. Which is what the NBA wanted. You did it, Adam.
yeah.
You got it. Well, you got what you wanted.
Coach of the year, you had Nick Nurse. I had Stan Van. Both of those did not come to fruition.
No. But Quinn Snyder, that handsome motherfucker.
Thing four for the thing four.
Time for the final gospel. This is the
This is will
season
never
end-
happen again.
season-ending gospel. It's been a heck of a run.
And only right that we're ended it in positivity. Our most positive season yet, Barry.
Absolutely.
From the gospel of Eric Flynn. Raptor Nation. What a year we have enjoyed. Thank you for making Malachi Dream a reality. We will never and we will always cherish this moment. Raptor Nation is in the house. Let's continue to move forward. Raptor Nation. That's it. 3 Raptors Nations in one post.
That's a nice summary of the
Yeah,
year, I guess.
and he was at the games at the end there.
What do you think the future holds for Eric Flynn and his posts? Like, is he continue to post next season?
Once you get back in Toronto, a lot more eyes are going to be on these posts. A lot more
Right?
shit's gonna, and he's in the most craziest Toronto Raptors Facebook group I've ever seen in my life. I was not part of this, and you know how Facebook is that people can just add you to shit.
Yeah.
So it's like since starting this podcast, people have added me to insane groups. This is by far the most insane, with the most uneducated fans I have ever seen in my entire life. Just the like, there's like fire Nick Nurse, like it's fucking madness on this on this shit. But that's where Eric Flynn found himself home, and
Wow.
And hopefully Friends becomes my friend, and we have him on the pod next year.
That's the dream.
Hey, man, some people want to make this a career. I want to get fucking shit-faced with Eric Flynn. That's
the goal.
That's what we want.
Listen, he started out, what was it, like mid-rookie season.
Yeah.
Got Malachi some minutes.
Yeah,
turned into great.
He was belligerent when he first came on the scene. Played my fucking son, you stupid fuck.
Patrick Mahomes.
You four-eyed idiot. Put my son in the game.
And then his kid got minutes, and he was right.
And he was like, hey, I loved everybody from the beginning, just like I said.
So...
But he has a lot of praise, like shit talking aside. He's like everything he says about Kyle and Fred is really like loving, and he seems very happy that his son is learning from those two. So that's really cool to see. Like he really appreciates Kyle and Fred. Like posts about him all the time.
That's great. And of course the
hates the fucking referees too.
And let's never forget that post of a woman looking in the mirror and seeing a bag of garbage.
Never forget that. That honestly, that's my favorite part of the season. Eric Flynn throwing up. Here's a supportive meme for you young ladies. You bag of trash. Believe in yourself.
Think five.
Originally, the goal was to do the blind taste test this week.
Mm-hmm.
But then we realized that's going to take a bit more work.
It's a lot of logistics around getting 5 chicken sandwiches hot and ready to eat at one time.
Yes, and not all the places are open at the same time, so it's like we got to schedule it later in the evening.
Yeah.
So what we're planning on doing is a dedicated podcast in the off season just to the chicken sandwich blind taste test.
Yeah.
And that's going to be...
unless some crazy shit happens in the NBA, and we'll throw that in there too.
Sure.
No, you just want goat chicken, just pure chicken. I'm down for that too, man.
Hey, man. Well, you know what? Let's let it percolate for a bit.
We are doing that episode next, though, right? Or soon?
The chicken one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll do it.
That's the next scheduled episode.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Of course, yeah. In the meantime, if anyone wants to hit us up with any last-minute recommendations, California sandwiches, we have gotten a
lot. We're not doing it.
Okay.
It doesn't count, man. It's a chicken Parmesan sandwich. That's not what we're talking about. That's all. That's why I'm not doing it. It's delicious. I love California sandwiches. Wow.
Makes sense to me. Any other recommendations, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
We had sort of a little play-in tournament of our own today.
We sure did, Barry.
Went off the board and went to Burger Priest.
Yep.
Now, explain the story here, because they've only in the past ever had one chicken sandwich.
Yeah. So I'm a big burger fan. I think I'm a more burger guy than I am chicken guy. It goes, it depends on my mood, but big time burger guy.
Sure.
Gone everywhere. And I've eaten since I moved here. Burger Priest opened across the street, and I've had everything. Every burger you name, I've had it. A secret menu, been there, done that. And eventually you're like, let me try the chicken.
Sure.
Try the chicken. Delicious, but they had one option. Here's chicken with, our secret sauce, some lettuce. Fucking, why would you ever get chicken from here, you idiots? Eat this and fuck off, right?
Right.
Delicious. It was great. Just checked recently. They've added to their chicken menu extensively.
Unbelievable.
They got 5 sandwiches now.
Unbelievable. The industry is booming.
It's exploding.
Now, sorry, you mentioned there's 5. What kind of variants? Like, what are we?
There's like one with blue cheese on it. There's the plain one.
Okay.
There's a grilled one, and we got a hot and honey. That's what we got.
Very impressive.
Right?
Very impressive.
It's not in the same tier now. This is more of in the Rudy. It's a smaller breast. I don't know.
Yeah, it's an excellent option for a burger joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is an excellent chicken sandwich to be coming from a burger place, for sure. It is, you're right, though. It's second tier. Like, it is like the Rudy's, where it's like, this isn't your focus, guys, but you're still doing a heck of a
damn good job.
You're doing a heck of a job on the side. So, yeah, let's not get crazy. It's not cracking the top 5.
It's not. No.
But very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's
absolutely would go back.
It's a fucking Charlotte Hornet of sandwiches. God damn it.
Definitely recommend it if you're ever going to Burger Priest.
And you don't want the burger.
And you're not feeling for a burger. Switch up with a chicken sandwich. It was nice. Had lettuce, tomato,
pickles,
just a simple, delicious chicken sandwich.
Yeah, really nice.
So shout out to Burger Priest.
And I am, listeners, I am going to try to convince Barry to do burgers next year. That's the plan. Do the burger showdown.
I mean,
Then we're going to get fucking crazy.
I would really like to do pizza slices, but that's harder to do. I feel, like,
yeah.
it's tough to.
And I'm a lot more like particular when it comes to pizza. Like I would never just buy a pepperoni pizza ever.
Really?
No. I would not go and buy a slice of pepperoni pizza. I would not. I don't even. First of all, I don't really fuck with pork that much like that. So
Okay.
I don't really eat a lot of pork. Not, I just never grew up eating it a lot. And
So what do you do then? You just get like assorted slices, like various.
assorted? What?
I don't like what is that? What is happening here?
Like a veggie slice
I
I
don't
would
even
get.
know.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It depends on
All
where
right.
what pizzas we're looking at here. You know?
Okay.
Even
All
though
right.
Hawaiian, I know why.
Oh, I like Hawaiian.
Put some pineapple with your pork. You can convince me. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. Pineapple on pizza is great, by the way.
Big fan.
Yeah.
No,
Totally.
we like the same things. We've I know we've ordered pizza together in the past.
Sure. It's gone well.
It's always other than when you're like, oh, let's put olives, and I'm like, I'll fucking fight
Well,
your
that's-
family.
Buddy, that is the ultimate pizza: is green olives, pineapple, and hot peppers.
Ew.
Come on now.
What?
Yeah. Oh, that's a game. That's a game changer.
No, man.
Yeah.
No. No, we're not doing that, buddy. We are not doing 22 episodes of me eating olives on pizza. That is not going to happen.
All right. I think you're right. Burgers is the way to go because it'll just be easier, and pizza's just too hard to do. Unfortunately.
And there's too many options for,
Yeah. You wouldn't order a pepperoni pizza? Like,
No.
That's not really.
Yeah, if I had the choice between a cheese or a pepperoni, I would get cheese.
You're a
If those are
fucking
the only two options.
psycho.
I don't
Okay.
like pepperoni, man.
Really?
No.
I mean, it's just
Not. I don't know, man. I don't even like bacon that much, to be honest. I know.
What?
Yeah, I don't like it that
What?
much, Barry. Don't.
God, okay. Well,
You know what I mean? Like a good pork loin,
yeah.
roasted, nice. I'd eat that.
What about ham?
Yeah, I mean, like a Christmas ham with some pineapple,
With
like I'm
some
saying.
pineapple.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
all.
go.
I'll put,
Throw a
you
couple-
put pineapple on. I'll
a
fucking shove some bacon down my mouth. You got some pineapple juice.
Throw a
Wash it
couple,
down with.
green olives on there if you're not.
No,
You don't-
mushrooms.
But you don't like bacon?
Nah,
You know, I
not really.
actually, because I don't always buy bacon, but I did last week. So I've had a week of bacon,
Yeah.
which I haven't had in months.
Yeah.
Right. And I was thinking about this. I don't know, like, how, if I could ever stop eating bacon. Like, I don't know how to get full off bacon, Like, I'm always eating bacon, and then I'm like,
I
I
understand
could
what you're
eat more bacon.
Yeah. When
Like,
are you
I'm-
sustained or satisfied?
Yeah,
Satiated.
exactly. Can you become full off bacon? I don't know. I can eat a lot of bacon. Like, I stop eating bacon because I'm like, I'm going to have a heart attack if I
Yeah.
keep this up.
Yeah. Now, do you like it super crispy?
I can go either way.
I like it
prefer-
not so crispy.
Yeah, less crispy.
A little
like,
chewy.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of crisp, but not,
I'm not the guy to talk about bacon. Like, when my
Alright.
mom used to make it when I was a kid. I'm like, get this fucking... First, I'm like,
Alright.
why are you making bacon, Mom? You know what I mean? Like, nothing you're doing is making sense with your religion or anything, but... That's what happens when you marry a white man, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, it's just a fucking free-for-all.
A lot of French fries growing up.
All right.
When my mom went to work, a lot of French fries, eh? A lot of French fries. Spaghetti, just boiled, just spaghetti.
I like spaghetti.
I ate it so much as a kid. It took me until going to nice Italian restaurants till I could eat spaghetti again. I was so sick of it.
No, I get that. I understand that. I was like that when I was in college and living on my own at first. That's all I ate was pasta, and then it's like going out to dinner. People are like, you want to get pasta? I was like, what?
Hell no, yeah.
What fucking world are we in right now?
Yeah.
We're at a restaurant.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I had no frills. Like,
Not eating the food I eat to sustain my life.
Yeah,
No,
I'm looking to
I thought this
enjoy-
was a treat.
enjoy a meal, not fill myself.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I think you're right. I think burgers is the way to go. And
I mean, if people have we just can't. Pizza's just too complicated. We're
Dude.
open for suggestions.
no, you're right. Yeah.
Fish and chips or something crazy.
Shawarmas. I mean, Toronto's got a good shawarma scene.
Yeah. I mean, we should have done that with the Osmos sponsorship.
Right.
Well, you know what? We'll see. We'll see what the Raptors do, and we'll
we'll plan accordingly.
Or we'll say fuck it and do what we want, as always.
You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the highlights of the season has been us getting a sponsor. It only took 8 seasons and 20 episodes, but we made it.
We made it.
Support for Talking Raptors is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best men's below-the-waist grooming champions of the world. Manscaped offers precision engineering tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard right, the 4.0. What did I tell you about that? Yours finally came in the mail.
Yeah, I got mine.
How about that box?
It's incredible. The product is wicked. Like the actual Lawnmower 4.0, it's fucking fire. And I did not think, I really did not think it would be, I'd be talking about this. Like I was like, okay, sure, man, read the goddamn ad. Let's fucking keep it going. But it is a quality goddamn product. And it works.
It works.
The underwear. So, I don't know if you put yours on yet.
No.
Microfiber. It made the underwear that Manscaped sent us. It's the best underwear I legit own. Legit, I own Calvin Klein boxers, and
Manscaped.
I promise to God, the Manscaped boxers are better.
There it is.
I swear to God, that microfiber. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know if it's a combination of just down below being like 2 hard-boiled eggs. You know what I mean? And
Sure.
And then in the microfiber, how cool and breezy and listen. I feel good going into summer, into this into the hot weather that's approaching. I feel good, man.
There it is.
I think I'm going to be a lot more comfortable this summer than I would if I didn't have the Lawnmower 4.0.
Well, there you go. How about that light, though, too, eh? It's got the 4000K LED spotlight that's on and off for a more precise shave. That was one of the highlights for me.
Yeah.
You know, just having that extra lamp down there just to make sure you could see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So shout out to Manscaped. They are presenting this episode of Talking Raptors. And once again, you can use the promo code Talking Raptors at manscaped.com to get 20% off. That is manscaped.com, promo code Talking Raptors.
Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Thing 7? Not yet. No. Only 6.
Time for Twitter questions, the season finale of Twitter questions. Thank you to everyone who hit us up all season long. We've had a lot of great questions, and we appreciate it. Joe Sell, who are your favorites to win it all this year? Who are you thinking?
Let's go Nets, man. I just need that narrative when you put 3 the fucking best basketball players on the same team, they're gonna win this shit.
I agree. Let's say the Nets. And in the West, I hate to say it, I think the Clippers might be okay, but let's go Utah Jazz. Fuck the Clippers.
Let's go Utah.
Mike Gibbons, has anyone let Kyle know that the Smarty McFlurries are back? I don't know, man. According to his mom on that podcast, Kyle ain't doing McDonald's runs anymore.
Nah, he's not playing with that. Hey, man, he was at Insomnia Cookies, though, with Kawhi.
Oh, man, that's right. I forgot about
so
that.
that diet.
Interesting. Your friendly neighborhood Trebs. Who is the Heartbreak Chef, PG Clucks, and Chica's chicken equivalent on the team?
Wow.
Heartbreak Chef? Kyle Lowry?
Yeah.
PG Clucks. I mean, if we're, going by the power rankings, you came in very strong and have since let us down. So,
Just say it.
Aaron Baines?
I thought you were going to say Pascal Siakam.
No, I'm not going to say that. I was thinking it, but I'm not going to say it. I'll say Aaron Baines.
No, because Aaron Baines is garbage and we don't want him to see him anymore.
I mean, listen, I don't want to disparage Pascal Siakam.
It's not disparaging. It's just he had a rough year.
Okay.
Just like PG Cluck's not a bad sandwich. It's fucking amazing.
All right. Hey, man. All right. And who's the Chica's chicken?
It's just of this season. That's Fred.
Okay, I was going to say OG, but yeah, Fred makes sense. That's good. Aspiring Hex Girl. Did you see that Nav Badia got inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame? How long before Talking Raptors gets an exhibit? That was immediately the first question I had once I saw Nav got in there. I thought, where did we miss an email? What happened here?
We probably did. Just went to our spam.
Pretty awesome see that man in there, the first fan honored in the Basketball Hall of Fame. It's pretty dope.
I will say this,
Yep.
and this is not popular and probably not what anyone wanted to hear, but you could be Nabacha too if you were rich enough. I'll just say that.
Whoa.
If you had enough money, you could have courtside seats for the entire run of the Toronto Raptors franchise and never miss a game. That's the freedom to be a super fan comes with money.
He earned that money though. He worked hard.
I'm not saying that he. That's not. I'm not at all saying that he
Yeah.
That is an immigrant that came here and became a fucking multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
He deserves everything. I'm just saying, to be a super fan, you got to have a lot of money. No one in the 300s.
It's not. I get it. That's a great point.
Nav is not the only guy with season tickets since the beginning of the franchise.
It's a good point.
There's probably old fucking people at the top. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But shout out to Nav, man. He's the most visible fan.
He's right there.
And he does a lot to give back to the community. I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying what fucking needs to be said. That's all. I didn't need to be said, but I felt the need. Fucking rich people. I'm so broke.
We'll be there one day.
One day.
Sean Conrad, do you think Baines is going back to Australia for the summer? Do you think he'll come back? I guess he's going to Australia. I mean, it looks like the Olympics might be canceled, so I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know. If those last 2 games of the season were any indication, he's got something left in the tank.
Fuck yeah. Josh, J Treats. Big thanks to Barry for suggesting the Tokyo hot fried chicken veggie sandwich, reporting back that the Nashville hot jackfruit sandwich is a beautiful creation and quite possibly a gift from God. All right, here we go. Sneaky shout out to the wasabi mayo that comes with the fries. Good Lord. Okay, listen, appreciate the info, Josh, because now I can go there with my girlfriend.
There you go.
So thank you for doing that work.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Right back at you. JP Lario B. Are the Raptors, and he tagged them, aware of all the hard chicken sandwich research? Could be a recruiting boost for free agency. Thank you, JP. I agree.
We agree.
And we can present the information if needed. Anytime a player wants the info, it's available.
Yeah. Comprehensive breakdown. 22 episodes.
We'll do a PowerPoint if needed. It's not.
Yeah. No problem throwing that together.
Isaac, I'm Macaulay. Isaac Macaulay, I'm guessing. If Kyle left, which team would be the most painful for him to leave to? Ugh. Clippers, I think, would kill me.
Yeah.
Go to Philadelphia. It's where you're from. Fine.
Yeah. I
Go
only
to Miami.
would be mad.
You're best friends with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Great. Going to the Clippers? No. Please don't.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, it's gonna hurt my heart. But Clippers would be just like I'll never watch him play basketball again if he goes to Clippers. That's it.
I'll take the season off. I'll take NBA basketball off until he retires. Yeah. Shiv, would you guys be in favor of building a giant Maasai statue like they have in North Korea and forcing people to pay their respects? I think we build it. I don't think you'd have to force anyone.
No.
Just build it. They will come.
Yeah, they will.
Straight up Field of Dreams, that thing. Ali Kanji, you guys going to keep recording podcasts throughout the off season? Well, we got some ideas.
Yeah, we definitely will. We are definitely not doing them once a week though.
Well, there's not enough to talk about.
No, yeah, we're a Raptors podcast, so it's
yeah. When there's stuff to talk about, we'll have podcasts.
Yeah,
let's put it that way. But thank you. That's very nice to ask that and care. Jeff, will you be getting your cholesterol checked after the chicken sandwich rankings end? I mean, that'd probably be a good idea, but
not going to do it.
Not going to do it. Would rather live blindly.
Yeah.
So,
but what you don't know can't hurt you until you have a heart attack.
All Enterprise. Can you imagine the Raps gunning for the play-in and getting shit on the way the Hornets did? Trusted Masai play-in for what? Yeah. Exactly.
Real talk.
Absolutely agree. And playing for what is forever going to be.
Playing for what?
That is fucking words to live by.
He might catch a little fine, eh? From now that I think about that, for saying that.
Good. Fucking
Yeah, hey, fucking put it on the contract.
And I did like.
Hey, MLSE, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want for the rest of my contract, and you're gonna pay for all of it.
I want a $2 million per diem every season to just shit on the NBA.
To cuss out referees and other GMs.
That's great. That's a good budget addition. I think that should be in the contract.
He should get it, and it should be that should be in there, man, and cover all Nick Nurse's fines when he's got to say some shit about the referees. It's like, we got it all.
Yeah, I like that. And there were, I think we talked about this at the beginning of the podcast, but the couple like just sort of, some were underhand, some weren't, where he just called out the NBA. He's like, we went through shit. You know what I mean? Basically, we didn't say that, paraphrasing, but he's like, we went through shit that other teams don't have to go through.
Oh, he made that known. He literally said, he's like, hey, man, looks like I know we're the only team outside of Canada. He's like, but you did this as a business. Like, he's like, you need to figure this out.
That whole press conference was amazing.
Yeah, it's fire.
Aaron K., how long till Gary has his own clothing line and what's it called? Or maybe he's similar to OG and above branding himself. I do not think that. I think he's absolutely open to branding himself.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going clothing line.
Really?
Yeah, because guys that are super into fashion, like you want to be. He wears a shit ton of Bape. Like every time I see Gary Trent Jr., he's in Bape. Like that's part of it. Like he's like, whatever his Gary Trent Jr. brand's not going to be Bape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone across the league and the world's not going to look at it like, oh shit, he's wearing that new Gary Trent Jr. son.
Right. It's like the LeVar Ball shoes,
Big baller brand, son.
Big baller brand.
Even his son was like, I'm not wearing this shit.
Like,
Give me the Kobe's.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're saying no to the clothing line?
No,
because he's too much of a
fashionista, man.
Yeah.
He might do like the deals, like how Serge had, little,
little endorsements or sponsorships.
Yeah, little run of clothing. Hey, I'll make you a jacket.
Okay, I like that.
Little collabs, that's what it's called. Collabs, yeah. He's gonna do some collabs with brands, but
yeah,
he wants to be a free agent where everyone's shit. He wants to. Also, I'm sure he gets sent tons of free shit.
Oh fuck yeah, those fucking military ponchos he had on that one game. Those
are Bape ponchos. That's what I'm saying.
Well, oh really? I was gonna say it was from.
No, that was a Bape poncho. I was gonna tweet about that, but I'm like, I'm getting too. It's getting too fucking specific
it was
here.
From Bass Pro Fitters or something like that. That's either way, it's getting sent to him.
That poncho came back in the Matt Thomas trade. Actually, it's.
Oh fuck yeah, Dynamite Scott. What non-checkbook moves do you think Masai is hoping from MLSE?
That's where it's like you don't even.
There's some shit we just don't know.
Yeah.
Like there's just I don't know. There's shit we don't know where they gotta be like that. He's for sure talking about specific stuff.
Yep.
But it's just stuff none of us have a clue what he's talking about.
He's just not making us privy to it now.
Yeah, but there's for sure some like internal stuff that he knows they know that he's exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, it could be like, oh no, I want, person X to preside over this part of the, you know what I mean? This things that he's like, no, we need to change this and blah blah blah, and I don't know, man. I wish I had a better answer. It's hard to know.
I don't think anyone knows, to be honest. But Michael Oduro, thoughts or takeaways from Masai's presser. Also, thoughts on how poor NBA media treats the Raptors in Canada. Example, there are no 12 p.m. playoff games this year. Whoa, interesting, Michael. Well, I think we've talked about the presser and the fact that the NBA doesn't care about the Raptors in Canada. Yeah, it's just that's what it is.
I kind of think Masai alluded to that too in his presser. Granger had asked him, did the NBA make it as easy as possible to go to Tampa? And Masai was like, yeah, they gave us basic support. That's what he said. Basic support. In quotations. So take from that what you mean. It didn't sound like they bent over backwards to fucking help us out, but they gave us basic support. Yeah, we'll call somebody.
They paid everyone minimum wage.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, we'll send you 50 COVID tests there. You'll be all right?
Yeah.
No, we sell them in the U.S. You can go down and get them. Just hit the CVS, Messiah.
You can get them here now.
That's all. Don't get me started on charging for the. I'll fucking snap.
Yeah. Well.
Want me another rich person tirade? I'll do it, Barry.
Bave Kennedy. Introduce us to some more hilarious comedians. Oh, shout out. Thanks, Mr. Kennedy. I look forward to all these funny people you guys know. Thanks for putting me on a comedy on Apple Music and Spotify. Shout outs from Scarborough.
Scarborough, son.
Yeah. Well, we've got the comedy record segment that comes at the end of each podcast. So
Yeah, and in the meantime, go check comedyrecords.ca, man. Follow everybody and check my shit. My shit is on there.
yeah,
From one Scarborough dude to another.
there you go. And if you go to the roster page, it has the comedians who are on our roster, but all the images are done by the one and only Casey Bannerman.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a nice little Raptors tie in there.
There you go. That shows you how often I go to our website there.
Nisi Clayton. For the playoffs play-in, as Raptor fans, are we rooting for the Indiana Pacers because of O'Shea Brissett and Nate, or the Wizards because of Bradley Beal, Russ Westbrook, and Alex Len?
That's great.
That is a great question.
But if anyone is out there and you're not Alex Len's family and you're just rooting for that guy, you're nuts. You're nuts.
Those were some memories we could have brought up earlier. The Alex Len, that inbound play where he didn't properly inbound
Yeah.
after a basket. I've never seen that ever in like 35 years of watching NBA basketball. That's fucking never been a thing I've ever seen. But
Well, there
it
you
happened
go.
in Tampa.
Season of first.
And finally, last question goes to PS. Flashpoint P. When's the last time?
Flashpoint P.
when's
Fire.
When was the last time we actually cared about basketball? January 2020? That's listen, there may be no better way to wrap up the Twitter questions in this podcast for this fucking season. Cause yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long fucking time since
It's been a bit. February this year maybe.
yeah, I guess.
And then March happened and it was like, all right.
And then we started scrambling for what the fuck to talk about on this podcast, that's for sure.
That's when the chicken sandwiches went into high fucking gear.
Yeah, we started scrambling to find places. I called Burger Priest. Hey, you better start making some sandwiches here. We're running out of places. Thank God for Eric Flynn. He saved the goddamn podcast.
You really did. You really did. Shout out and thank you so much to everybody who hit us up on Twitter throughout the season. Sincerely appreciate it. Thank you for all the nice words. Thank you for listening.
We literally can't tell you enough how listen, we wanted to fight people at one point during the season.
Yeah. We are
There was a goddamn mutiny that happened on a fucking podcast halfway through the season. So we thank you, man, for
we truly embody the We the North mentality on this podcast in the world of Toronto Raptors podcast. Somehow it's like we're the North of Toronto Raptors podcast out here, and we're not even trying to be. We're just like, hey guys, what's up?
man, it's just me and my buddy talking shit. We put it on the internet.
We have no credentials,
Yeah, no one does.
but at least we talk about it, and we have no aspirations to get a job doing this as a media person. This is it. This is literally our peak.
We don't want more than this.
we
we want more sponsorships to do the exact same thing. I don't ever want to talk to the players because then they'll know what I look like and can find me on the streets of Toronto.
Exactly.
I don't ever want Chris Boucher to pull up to a comedy show and be like, I know what you fucking said about me.
We never said anything bad about him.
No, but
though.
I'm just saying.
Right. I hear you. Okay.
If you get real media, you're real media, bro.
Yes. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah.
And they read this shit. I'm more than comfortable with you coming here, two shitheads talking about basketball. We're like, yeah, this is hilarious.
yeah. Fair enough.
We love you guys, man. Like,
Yeah.
really, like, God damn it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's been a season. We made it through it. So thank you. We all did it together, you know?
We did.
These were dark times. And summer's here. Got a good feeling. Feeling good going into summer. You know?
There's optimism on the
Sure.
horizon. You feel it.
Absolutely. I feel good about Masai Ujiri. I feel good about Kyle Lowry. Right?
I feel good. Listen, I feel good. The sun's out, and
And there are more chicken sandwich places in this city than we thought humanly possible that are
more opening up every day.
just excellent. So support them. And thanks to everybody. And we'll be back whenever there's stuff to talk about with the Raptors.
We'll be back.
All right. Thank you for sticking around for the comedy record section of the Talking Raptors podcast. This week's comedian is truly, and I don't say this lightly, I think he might be a genius.
Well, definitely one of the most unique people in comedy.
He's his name is Todd Graham. You can follow him on Twitter at Idiot Gallant, and his website is idiotgallant.com. And he's an older dude, but he actually released the very first mashup film in the history of the genre.
Mm-hmm.
So he took back in 91, I want to say 1991. He was a student at OCAD, and he released a video mashup of a Winnie the Pooh cartoon with the audio from Apocalypse Now. And this had never been done. This wasn't a thing. Obviously, it was like clearly before digital video editing and all this stuff. And it's referenced in university textbooks now. It's like it's a thing.
He legitimately changed the game.
Yeah, and he of course got a lot more recognition in America than he did here in Canada, but he is originally from Peterborough. He's living in Toronto now, and his comedy is just goddamn hilarious. Like, he's a very, very funny man. His debut album, Bustin' Loose, is out and also available on vinyl, actually.
Yeah, and a gem of a human being.
Yeah, he's just a great man, but he's just he's truly an artist, I would say. He's a great comedian, and his album is called Bustin' Loose. You can check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your albums. And here is Todd Graham on Talking Raptors.
I have a cell phone now. I got a cell phone. I'm a late adopter. You want to see it? You see yeah, it's pretty good. Here it is. Yeah. It's not on yet. But one thing at a time. But I'm excited. I understand that you can send pictures with these things. Did you know that? Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'm excited about that. Because also, when I was younger, and you wanted to show somebody your penis, you had to go all the way over to their house. and press it against the window. You know, and that wasn't always easy either. Especially if they lived in the basement. You thought it was going to go top floor, didn't you? No, you can figure that shit out. You know, there's fire escapes. You can find a way up there and still manage to expose yourself with some dignity. But not the basement. Oh, man. You gotta lie down on your side. Gotta wiggle your pants off. Nobody wins.